I am 20 years old now. I know, we got an uncle over here. At my Jurassic age, I always think, was school and stuff really that bad? I mean, sure, having a grown-ass man scream in your face as a 14-year-old kid isn't the best, but there was nothing funnier than turning to your friend and seeing their face during a serious moment. Growing up, you would witness some of the funniest and weirdest shit. Like, no joke, I've actually seen a teacher power up like Goku and flip her desk over because nobody was listening to her, which actually is a fair reaction to a bunch of annoying-ass kids. And if I'm being honest, half the time the teachers weren't the problem. Some of you guys were just mad annoying for no reason. I remember one time in class, it was religious studies, and as expected, there was typical thug behavior going on, and nobody listening to the teacher, and everyone's yelling. And then the class quiets down, and for some reason, some dude in the back of the class pulls out one of those little Bluetooth speakers and starts playing. What made it worse was the kid playing the song wasn't even black at all. I think schoolboys might be by far the most deranged type of human beings. I'm talking rivaling Ku Klux levels of racism and bigotry. It's like before they hit the age of 17, anything is free game for them to say. One time in PE, we were playing football because that's like the only thing we do in PE classes in the UK. I don't know what led up to this, but in the middle of the game, my friend turns to my other friend and yells at him saying, "I'm gonna, your sister!" And then he turns around and the teacher's just staring at him like, we used to have this football game we would play at school. There would be at least like 15 to 20 of us playing, and we'd run around with the ball, and if somebody put the ball through your legs, you would just get jumped. Yep, there's no goal, no way of winning. You would straight up just get jumped until you touch the safe trick. I don't know who came up with this game, but they're a sick individual. And luckily, being the footballing god that I am, I was never once jumped. But there was this one time I did get meg, and these fucking sickos chased me around the school like I owed them money. But you know, I'm so smart and have such a massive brain, so I devised a plan. I sprinted into a class that was doing some tutoring or revision or whatever, and then pretended like I needed to ask a question. And thankfully, it was one of those strict teachers that nobody wanted to fuck with, so none of those thugs dared to follow me into class, and when it was safe, I sprinted back to the tree. I honestly don't know how we weren't banned from playing this game, but I'll tell you what did get banned from school though, these shits. Now, you might be thinking, why would bracelets get banned from school? I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't even know that you can make bracelets out of these until I looked them up for this video, but yeah. Loom bands got banned from our school because, surprise, surprise, a bunch of young kids didn't use them to make friendship bracelets, but instead used them for violence. I think you can kind of guess what we were doing with the rubber bands, and I was actually there for the exact moment that they got banned. It happened in the place where every single atrocity happens. It happened in the boys' changing rooms when some kid took one and flicked it like a fucking hollow purple into another kid's eye. We were just obsessed with hurting each other. We would slap people when they get fresh haircuts. We'd punch people for their birthdays. And I think a major reason for this was the fucking WWE. They would say don't try this at home or whatever, but me and my brother, we would put on 5-star classic matches doing power slams, hurricane runners, everything. And one time he just hit me with the fucking nastiest super kick of all time to the chin. You'd think he was the second coming of Shawn Michaels. He hit me so hard that my tooth went flying out of my mouth. And after that, tell me how he's gonna look at me and tell me I didn't even hit you that hard. On the topic of my siblings, this part is dedicated to my sister because I know you're watching this, because she knew I was scared of the Thriller music video and she would chase me around the living room singing and doing the dance in the dead of the night so that I would get in trouble if I woke our mom up. Being the youngest, you'd think it'd be great. No, my siblings didn't do shit but try piss me off. I didn't swear until I was like 13. I was a good kid, so swearing was like taboo for me, but the first time I ever did swear was because my brother and sister were annoying me so much. I don't even remember what they were saying, but I got so fucking mad that I screamed at the top of my lungs, "Shut the fuck up!" I felt like I just turned Super Saiyan, and I was gonna go crazy on them, but they just made fun of me more, so yeah.
Stop the cap.
Take away from me what you will. The lyrics don't follow the original phrase.